And now we're getting some news about superstar Rajinikanth, who's all set to meet the President and the General Secretaries of his fans club district-wise on the 2nd of April, which has fueled speculation about whether he has finally decided to take the plunge into politics. Pramod Madhav joins us for more on this. Pramod, just give us more details first.
Avantika, yearly once Rajinikanth has this habit of meeting the delegates of Rajinikanth fan club from all across Tamil Nadu, and as you know, there are thousands of it and thousands of people come and meet him. This year it has already been like he has met with them, but incidentally he has called for one more meeting, especially with the General Secretaries and the President, which has paved way for a lot of conspiracies already, because Taliban earlier mentioned very clearly that he is not supporting anybody in RK Nagar. But this specific meeting, that too with the leads of district-wide fans club, has brought in more kind of doubts as to if he's ready for the final step, the step for him to enter Tamil Nadu politics, Avantika.
Okay, stay with me. Editor India Today Shiv Arur is also joining us. Shiv, what do you make of these meetings? Just very recently, he was in the news for cancelling his trip to Sri Lanka. Can we expect Rajinikanth to actually take the plunge?
You know, this is the big tantalizing question. You know, unlike a lot of other superstars, Avantika, Rajinikanth takes his fan clubs very, very seriously. They're professionally managed, they're decentralized. People who are not just diehard fans, but qualified management professionals who actually take care of his fan clubs across Tamil Nadu and across the country, because these are millions of fans that you're talking about, and the emotions of these millions that need to be, managed and assessed with every single decision that he takes. In the past, Rajinikanth's word, his opinion, his actions, have always proven to have an enormous impact on the public at large, but especially his fans. And these fan clubs are very powerful in that sense. For him to actually call the general secretaries of all the regional fan clubs for this particular meeting, as Sudeep just said, is very interesting. Could it be that he's taking a plunge? Does he want to clarify, on the Lanka issue in some manner? Does he want to take them into confidence about some other decision that's going to be taken? It's tempting to anticipate that this may have something to do with politics itself, Avantika, because, like you rightly pointed out, the atmosphere swirling around Rajinikanth for the last 3 to 4 months, post Jayalalitha's death in Chennai, has all been about politics. The BJP wants to make headway in Tamil Nadu. They don't have a face. They want to try and take a shortcut with someone like superstar Rajinikanth, who already enjoys, pretty close, friendly relationship with Narendra Modi. But on the other hand, you've got Rajinikanth, who's advised by his other close friend, Amitabh Bachchan, saying, stay away from politics. It's a dirty business. So I think it's, a huge amount of anticipation is going to be building up over precisely what this meeting is about.
Absolutely. Now, he's rubbished all of the talk of him joining politics in the past, Shiv. In fact, he said that these are nothing but baseless rumors. But he also shares a very cordial relationship with the BJP, doesn't he? And there was also rumors at one point about him probably floating a political party. I'm sure these rumors are coming from somewhere, isn't it?
Well, those rumors, have been emerging every now and then. I can tell you very honestly, over the last couple of decades, intermittently, you constantly hear rumors of Rajinikanth either taking a plunge into politics or giving his blessing to one particular party. But it has never happened. In 1996, when Rajinikanth came out, and made that criticism of Jayalalitha, and the DMK, came to power with huge numbers, the power and impact and vitality of his single utterance, was proven in fire in an election that was so fiercely fought. So there's no mistake about whether Rajinikanth will, has public appeal, could make a successful politician, even though, superstars in the past have been failed politicians. In neighboring, Andhra Pradesh, you've had Chiranjeevi, who is an enormous superstar like Rajinikanth, but was an absolute and utter embarrassing failure as a politician. His party needed to be merged with the Congress not, long after it was formed. So there are many factors that probably give Rajinikanth reason to hesitate, not least his intimate knowledge with the fact, of how dirty politics is. Remember, cinema and politics in Tamil Nadu are very, very close brethren. So it's not like he doesn't know what politics is about in Tamil Nadu. But whether he will form his own political party, I don't know. The cynic in me says that's probably a very big move for Rajinikanth. And also let's remember that he's got 3 movies lined up coming up very shortly, including his daughter's next production. So he's got his hands full as far as his primary career is concerned.
Absolutely. Senior journalist T.S. Sudhir is also joining us now. Sudhir, so far, Rajinikanth has stayed away from politics, but he's been very vocal about the state of affairs that exists in the state of Tamil Nadu. He was very unhappy, with the politics of the state. What do you make of these meetings?
Well, over the last 3 weeks, we have seen that Rajinikanth's name has been dragged into all kinds of controversies, the latest being the reason why he was going to Sri Lanka on the invitation of Laika Productions, which is the producer of his next movie, which is going to release on Diwali 2.0, being directed by Shankar. And Rajinikanth, I'm told, was extremely unhappy with the manner in which politics was dragged into it, and that he was not allowed to, in a sense, to go to Sri Lanka, to Jaffna, to hand over 150 homes to the Sri Lankan Tamils. Also, the fact that Gangai Amran, the BJP candidate, had sought to use the photograph that was clicked at his home almost as campaign material over social media in the RK Nagar by-election. So, Rajinikanth not really very happy with the manner in which his name is being used in Tamil Nadu politics and Sri Lankan politics in recent times, and perhaps this will be an opportunity for him to clear the air. But yes, the manner in which this invite has been issued almost in a very mysterious manner, that April 2nd all the fan club members have been asked to assemble at Raghavendra Mandapam in Chennai, obviously leads to a lot of speculation as to what could really be the reason. One reason, of course, could be for Rajinikanth to clear the air on where he stands, not just on the Sri Lankan issue, but also on the matter of the RK Nagar by-election, because as Shiv was just mentioning, where he stands could actually tilt the balance to an extent. In fact, the joke which has been doing the rounds is that ever since he tweeted that my support is for no one in the elections in RK Nagar, the joke has been that probably Nota would get many more votes than even the candidates in the by-election. So yes, what Rajinikanth says will have a bearing, will be heard very, very importantly. But yes, not to also discount the intense pressure that is on Rajinikanth to step into politics. But at this point in time, given his film commitments, given his health concerns, and given the fact that he's a little careful about what he says and when he says what, he would be a little reluctant to actually step into active politics.
But Sudhir, is it only because of his stature and his enormous popularity that one gets to hear all these rumors and the speculation about him entering politics, or is it something about him personally or his interest that one has caught, which has led to rumors like this, which has led to talk about him probably taking the plunge?
Well, Rajinikanth has never been someone like Kamal Haasan. Kamal Haasan, who's known to kind of take his stand, even though it's extremely unpopular on various issues. Rajinikanth has generally been a little more careful about his utterances and what he says. And when he says, he generally is not given to shooting his mouth off on various contentious issues, which is why you did not really hear Rajinikanth during the entire Jallikattu movement in January in Tamil Nadu when the entire Marina uprising took place, whereas Kamal Haasan actually came out in the open and articulated where he stood. So Rajini has been much more careful, but the fact that whether Rajini will or will not step into politics has been the longest going on debate for at least 2 decades in Tamil Nadu. And given the symbiotic relationship between Kollywood, the Tamil film industry and politics over the last 50 years in Tamil Nadu, obviously speculation is always there whether someone like Rajini, easily the most popular star in Tamil Nadu, will ever start some kind of a political innings. The odds are against him at this point in time, which I mentioned as far as health concerns and film commitments are concerned. But yes, given the fact that he has issued this kind of a very mysterious invite without spelling out what it really is meant for, that will definitely lead to a lot of speculation.
Absolutely. And Pramod, his visit to the fan clubs, as Shiv rightly mentioned, he has 3 films coming up. What else are you hearing? Rajinikanth was quite upset for him to be dragged into the whole Sri Lankan controversy. He didn't quite appreciate how his visit turned out to be one big, huge political controversy. Pramod?
Avantika, can you hear me? Avantika, can you hear me?
Yes, Pramod, I can hear you. I was saying that Rajinikanth was also very miffed about his trip to Sri Lanka becoming one big, huge political controversy.
So that is true, Avantika. Rajinikanth is a kind of a star who always avoids kind of controversies of anything that matters. Even he was one person who stopped doing things of one party stating that they used up
Okay.
Bate. And right now, this Sri Lanka issue has seriously hurt him, and this is the first time he has given a three-page statement stating that.
All right, Pramod, we're just having a bit of an issue with your audio. We'll just fix that. But Pramod, Shiv and T.S. Sudhir, thank you all for joining us.